Is it difficult to break out of that?
Well, this is the thing. It is, but I embrace it because I don't focus on that. Because if I focus on that and just didn't focus on my craft, then I don't think I would be here today. But the thing about it is when I start off as an actor, when most actors and actresses start off, you want to be recognized for something because you haven't done anything and you want to be labeled to recognize so you can get work. And so if that's what my label is, so it keeps me going, then, I embrace it.
So what you're saying is sometimes you have to typecast yourself.
Well, what it is,
get out there.
Well, yeah, you have to be known for something. It's really hard starting out in this industry. You have, hundreds of thousands of people, trying to make it in this industry every day. And so you want to just be known and recognized and labeled as something. So Hollywood can say, okay, this is what that person is. Let's go get him for that. For this movie to call, I had to do a ride along in a patrol car in L.A.
Oh,
and
ride along like you had to actually.
Oh yeah, myself and David, we were in
like
a patrol car.
Police officer.
We were in a car, you
Boy.
know what I'm saying? So we did a ride alongs, and you see gang members, and it's not comforting,
wow,
to say the least.
What was that like? Right?
It was interesting because people let you know what they think. They're not too happy to see you. Yeah, they're not happy to see you, and they let you know it.
But when they saw you, they recognized you.
Well, it wasn't until we're in the car, and so when you're in the car, a couple of times we got out, and people were recognized, but it's just so intense. The only time it kind of really got relaxed, we got out. We went to this park. A couple of brothers were playing ball, so we kind of got out and shot around with them. And at first, they were just like, they were looking at us, and they knew who we were. And then it wasn't until I said, well, let me get a couple of shots in. They were like, oh, okay, so he's cool. They don't know what to expect.
Yeah. What can they do, the police officers, to improve relations?
It's really tough because just doing a ride along with police officers in preparation for this movie, you really see how people react to you. And the same people that you're supposed to be protecting and serving, most of the time they project a lot of hostility towards police officers.
Did anyone project hostility toward you?
Not while we were in the car, no. But there were a lot of things going on, and as a police officer, you have to be always on your guard. And we came up on a couple of situations where you don't know who's right, you don't know who's wrong. You got to try to figure out what's going on. Mm-hmm. And then you have people on the side who are putting their little 2 cents in. So it's a very hostile situation, being a police officer. I couldn't do it. I have a newfound respect for them.
Air Candy with Renada Romain
on Hip Hop Nation.